Happy day children, this is Crystal, your grade 6 English teacher. In this video, I'll be discussing a very important topic from grammar, pronouns. Pronouns is a very important component of writing and speaking. Without them, we would be cluttering up our language by repeating the names of things again and again. In this video, I'll discuss the different types of pronouns and its functions. A pronoun is a word which is used in the place of a noun, or you can also tell a pronoun replaces a noun. Look at the example. Suppose if I tell Sheila sings well, Sheila is a good dancer, Sheila goes to school every day, Sheila likes ice cream, Sheila's favorite color is red. So what am I doing here? Here I am repeating the noun Sheila again and again. So is it necessary? Not at all. So how will I replace this noun Sheila? Yes, you can replace this noun Sheila with a pronoun. So Sheila is a girl. So I am replacing the word Sheila with the pronoun she. Supposedly if I have the name of a boy, I will use the pronoun he. And if I have an object, a name of an object, I will replace it with the pronoun it. And in case if I have two or more nouns, I can replace it with the word or the pronoun they. So in this video, we will be discussing the different types of pronouns. So what are they, children? Personal pronouns, possessive pronouns, demonstrative pronoun, interrogative pronoun, reflexive pronoun, relative pronoun, and indefinite pronoun. Now let us discuss one by one. Personal pronoun. So what do you mean by a personal pronoun, children? A personal pronoun refers to a person or a thing. So we have three types of personal pronouns: first person, second person, and third person. So what am I doing now? I am speaking. So I am the speaker. So I becomes the first person pronoun. And what are you children doing? You are listening to me. So you are the listener. You become the second person pronoun. And what is the third person pronoun, children? Yes, the third person pronoun is when I talk about someone who is not present here. When I talk about some third person, maybe a doctor. So he is a doctor, or he is a singer. So I am talking about someone who is not present here. So that becomes the third person. The personal pronouns, I told you already that it can be divided as first person, second person, and third person. So the first person singular pronoun is I, and we becomes the first person plural pronoun. You is the second person singular pronoun, and it is the same you when it comes to the plural form. And third person singular pronoun is he, she, or it, and the plural form is they. So now let us discuss the subject and object pronouns. So look at this example. I saw Ted, but he didn't see me. So I becomes the subject pronoun and me becomes the object pronoun. So me here refers to Ted. I saw Ted, but he didn't see me. So me here refers to Ted. So the subject pronoun is always the doer of the action, and the object pronoun is always the receiver of the action. And you can also look into the sentence and see one thing. What is it? The subject pronoun I always comes in front of a verb. And look at the object pronoun me. It comes after a verb. So a subject pronoun always comes in front of a verb, and an object pronoun comes after a verb. Now suppose if we have the subject as we saw Ted, but Ted didn't see us. So we becomes the subject pronoun and us becomes the object pronoun. You saw Ted, but Ted didn't see you. You becomes the subject pronoun. Again, you is the object pronoun in this sentence. He saw Ted, but he didn't see him. He is the subject pronoun and him is the object pronoun. She saw Ted, but Ted didn't see her. She is the subject pronoun and her is the object pronoun. They saw Ted, but he didn't see them. They is the subject pronoun and them is the object pronoun. It saw Ted, but he didn't see it. It is the subject pronoun and it is again the object pronoun. So I have taken the subject and object pronouns and I have framed a table like this. So I is a subject pronoun and me is the object pronoun for that subject. When we is the subject pronoun, which is the object, us is the object. You is the subject pronoun and which is the object, you. So in the second person you can see that in all the four cases, whether it is singular or plural, subject or object, in all the four forms it is the you itself. And look at the third person pronoun. He becomes him and she becomes her, it becomes it in the singular form, and in the plural form they become them in the subject and object forms. The next type of pronoun that we will discuss is reflexive pronoun. The word reflexive means something turned back on itself, something turning back on itself. So reflexive pronouns are words ending in SCL self or SCLVES self. So reflexive pronouns are also called as self pronouns. So it is used when the subject and the object of a sentence refers to the same person or thing. So look at an example. She hurt herself. So she is a subject pronoun and what is a reflexive pronoun? Herself. So what is happening here? This word herself is reflecting back to the subject she. Look at the next example. He looked at himself in the mirror. So he is the subject pronoun and himself is the reflexive pronoun. Why? Because the word himself is reflecting back to the subject he. So it is again turning back to the subject he. So look at this tabular column. So if I is the subject pronoun, myself is the reflexive pronoun. You becomes yourself, he becomes himself and she becomes herself. It becomes itself. So all these are in singular form. So these reflexive pronouns ends with SCLF. Now look at the plural pronouns. So the plural pronouns we, you and they take the form SCLVES. So we becomes ourselves, you becomes yourselves, they becomes themselves. The next type of pronoun that we are going to discuss is possessive pronouns. So what are possessive pronouns, children? Possessive pronouns are pronouns that stand for people or things who own something. So what do you mean by possession? Possession is nothing but belonging. So possessive pronouns shows that someone owns something. It's someone's belonging. Look at the example sentence. This computer is Rahul's. So what is Rahul's possession here? It's the computer. It is Rahul's belonging or possession. So look at the next sentence. This is Rahul's computer. So again, in this sentence also, Rahul owns something. What does he own? The computer. It is his belonging or his possession. So both the sentence almost mean the same. But the major difference is when it comes to when we replace these nouns with a pronoun. So now, how can you replace this possessive noun Rahul with a possessive pronoun? So Rahul can tell, instead of telling this computer is Rahul's, he can tell that this computer is mine. And again, in the second sentence, he can tell this is my computer. So in the first sentence, Rahul is the possessive noun Rahul is replaced with a possessive pronoun mine. And in the second sentence, Rahul's computer is replaced with my computer. So mine is a possessive pronoun, and my computer here, my describes the noun computer. So it is a possessive adjective. So what are adjectives, children? An adjective is a word that describes a noun or it qualifies a noun. So my is a possessive adjective because it is describing about the computer. So now look at this tabular column. Mine becomes ours and yours becomes yours again in the plural form. His, hers and its becomes theirs in the plural form. So all these are possessive pronouns. Mine, yours, theirs, ours, his, hers, its. So what do you mean by a pronoun? A pronoun is a word that replaces the noun. So here this computer is Rahul's is replaced with the pronoun mine. So now I want you to substitute the other pronouns also in this sentence. This computer is ours and this computer is yours. This computer is theirs. This computer is his. This computer is hers. This computer is its. So all these pronouns, mine, yours, theirs, ours, his, hers and its, shows belonging or possession that someone owns. So all these pronouns are called as possessive pronouns. Now let us look at the difference between possessive adjectives and possessive pronouns. Look at the example sentence. It is my pen. This pen is mine. So here in the first sentence, my is the possessive adjective because it is accompanied with a noun and it describes a noun. Whereas in the second sentence, this pen is mine. So here mine shows belonging or ownership and it is not accompanied with a noun. Instead, it is replaced with a pronoun. So mine becomes a possessive pronoun. They are his keys. So his refers or describes to the keys over here. So his is the possessive adjective. And here in this sentence, these keys are his. So here his is the possessive pronoun. So in group A, we are talking about possessive adjectives and in group B, we are talking about possessive pronouns. The next type of pronoun that we are going to discuss is demonstrative pronouns. This, that, these and those are called as demonstrative pronouns. So these pronouns, it points out to a noun. So it points out to either a person, place or a thing. Look at the example sentences, children. This is a difficult exercise. So this is the demonstrative pronoun which points out to the noun exercise. That is a lovely garden. So that is the demonstrative pronoun which points out to the noun garden. Now these are juicy grapes. So these are the demonstrative pronoun which points out to the noun grapes. Those is again a demonstrative pronoun which points out to the noun flowers. So now this and that are used in the singular form and these and those are used in the plural form. So now look at this demonstrative pronoun this and the verb that accompanies this demonstrative pronoun is also used in the singular form. So you should, in noun, when you look into the noun, it follows the rule, the subject verb agreement rule. Similarly, here we have replaced the noun with a pronoun this. So the pronoun is functioning as a noun over here. So it should also follow the same rules that the noun follows. So here this is accompanied with a singular verb is. Again, that is accompanied with a singular verb is. Now these and those are used along with plural nouns. So these are is again a plural verb, and those is accompanied with a plural verb again. So this and that are used with singular nouns, and these and those are used with plural nouns. But here we are using a pronoun. So this and that is a singular pronoun, and these and those are plural pronouns. The next type of pronoun that we are going to discuss is indefinite pronouns. So what are indefinite pronouns, children? They are not specific in which noun they replace. So what does this mean? Let us look at an example sentence. Someone is at the door. So in this sentence, the word someone refers to a person, so it is a pronoun. But when I say someone, I can mean anybody. I am not referring to anybody in particular. So this pronoun, which does not refer to a specific person but to someone in general, it is known as an indefinite pronoun. So some more examples for indefinite pronouns: somebody, someone, something, somewhere, anybody, anyone, anything, anywhere, nobody, no one, nothing, nowhere, everybody, everyone, everything, everywhere. So all these are indefinite pronouns. So pronouns that are ending with one or body. So somebody, someone, anybody, anyone, nobody, no one, everybody, everyone. These pronouns are used, these indefinite pronouns are used to refer to people. And if the indefinite pronoun ends with the word thing, something, anything, nothing, everything, it is used to refer to things. And somewhere, where refers to a place. So somewhere, anywhere, nowhere, and everywhere. All these indefinite pronouns are used to refer to places. Now indefinite pronoun examples, a few more examples. All. So from my point of view, all are equal. So all is the indefinite pronoun. So I'm telling that from my point of view, all of you are equal. So am I referring to any specific person? No. I'm talking to the entire class in general. So all is again an indefinite pronoun here. Anybody can dance on the floor of dancing. So again here, anybody is an indefinite pronoun. I'm not definite about whom I'm talking about. I'm just telling anybody can dance on the dance floor. In general I'm talking. So anybody is an indefinite pronoun. I heartily congratulate every player on this team. Maybe there are a team of players, maybe 10 or 11 of them, and I'm congratulating each and every player as a team. I'm not congratulating anyone in specific. So I'm generally congratulating the whole team because they have participated in a competition and they have won the competition. So I'm just telling, I heartily congratulate every player in this team. So every is the indefinite pronoun here. I was unable to hear anything last night after the blast. So I'm just telling that I was not able to hear anything. I'm not talking about anything in specific. I'm just telling after the blast I was not able to hear anything at all. So anything is the indefinite pronoun here. Next sentence. Several people came to the stadium to see a match. So, or maybe a cricket match, and there are so many people who have come there. And this word several is not definite. I'm not definite about whom I'm talking. So, several is again an indefinite pronoun here. Each of them purchased chocolate from my shop. So, many of them have come to my shop, and each and every one of them have purchased chocolates from my shop. So again, I'm not specific about whom I'm talking. So each is the indefinite pronoun here. So most of the students are participating in the cultural events, maybe the cultural event that is happening in our school. So I'm just telling most of the students. So maybe in a class of 40 of them, I'm telling most of the students are participating in the cultural event. So again, here I'm not specific about whom I'm talking. So most is an indefinite pronoun here. Nothing is left in front of me to tell you the truth. So again, nothing is the indefinite pronoun. I'm not definite about whom or what I'm talking about. No one will help you in this situation. Again, no one is an indefinite pronoun in the sentence. Everyone knows about that incident. Again, everyone is an indefinite pronoun. Here again, I'm not definite about whom I'm talking about. So everyone is an indefinite pronoun. So all these words are also indefinite pronouns. Indefinite pronouns are pronouns when I talk about something which is not very specific, when I am talking about something very general. So I use these indefinite pronouns. A relative pronoun is a pronoun that is used to join two sentences together, and it relates to the noun that comes before it. The different relative pronouns are who, whose, and whom. So these three pronouns are used to refer to people, and which and that are used to refer to animals and things. Look at the example sentences, children. Radha is a girl who acted as a queen. So which is a relative pronoun here? Who is a relative pronoun? And which is the noun that it relates to? It relates to the noun, the girl. Who is the girl here? Radha. And I told you that you will use a relative pronoun who when it refers to a person. So girl here is Radha, she is a person. The next sentence, the boy was the only person to whom the old man spoke. So which is a relative pronoun? Whom. And it refers to the person here, again, the boy. So I told you that whom will also be used to refer to people. She is the girl whose wedding I attended. So whose is a relative pronoun and it relates to the noun girl over here. Next, look at the example. This is the bag which we found today. So which is a relative pronoun here? Which. And it relates to the thing bag, the noun bag in front of it. So this is a ring that costs too much. So that is a relative pronoun and it relates to the noun ring which comes in front of it. So relative pronouns which are used to join two sentences. So here if you look at these sentences, you can see that Radha is a girl. She acted as a queen. So these are two individual sentences, and these sentences have been joined using these relative pronouns: who, whom, whose. So relative pronouns is used to join two sentences together, and the second function is it relates. Children, I hope this video will be useful for you to understand more about the different types of pronouns. Thank you.